understand hints? Why do I have to spell every fucking thing out? Why can't you just one simple little hinting at this? Fucking understand what I'm trying to say. I don't want to have to spell everything out like I'm your mum.
Sometimes you just have to give people what they want to show them it's not what they really want. They don't listen. You women wanted this. Make up your damn mind. It's not just about rejection. It's the screenshot, being posted on their story, and then a sexual assault accusation charge. No thanks, we're good.
Baby, if I already ha-ha-ha'd your story like 47 times and I'm hearting all your little pictures and breaking my finger, like, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Because I feel desperate now.
We don't have superpowers. You need to say what you want. We can't read your mind. You could be leading us to water, and when we take a drink, you'll call us thirsty, talk about us to your friends, and the next thing we know, we're in a TikTok, going viral, getting called a creep by thousands of clueless women. We're good.
What kind of world do we live in where a normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date? Because these guys don't want a real woman. They want a fantasy. They want to live in this fake fantasy world. They would rather off to some screen, to some robot, rather than actually deal with a real human being and what comes with that.
Nothing.
You know why? Because it's easier.
A Western woman's definition of a real woman is a woman who neither cooks nor cleans. They aren't traditional one bit, but they would die to have a traditional man. You don't deserve a traditional man if you aren't traditional yourself. It doesn't work that way.
The most frustrating thing about men is the fact that they refuse to acknowledge when they are being flirted with. We'll go, "You're so handsome," and they just go... They look so confused to the point where you're like, they obviously want nothing to do with me. That's okay. Won't do that again. And later you find out they liked you the whole time. So, what?
What are the consequences if we guess wrong? We're going to get pepper sprayed and creep shamed. You see, most of us have been conditioned to think compliments are tricky, especially coming from women. We've seen where you guys think we're handsome, but still would reject us because maybe we're not rich enough. We don't have that big house you've dreamt of since you were a baby, or we can't afford that extra large diamond ring. So when you give that kind of compliment, we silently appreciate it, but we're not going to assume anything based on that alone.
I hate when I think a man's good looking and then I look at him and then he doesn't approach me. Like, did you not see me just look right at you? Like, that was your sign. Like, that was me shooting my shot. Like, I looked right at you. Like, I looked away pretty quickly. Like, it was kind of one of these, ooh, you know? But, like, that was your sign.
What if he thinks you're a creep? Looking is not shooting your shot. Getting up, walking over, introducing yourself, starting a conversation, and asking him questions. That is you shooting your shot. Anything less than that doesn't even qualify.
There is an epidemic that we need to talk about. Why is it that men ignore you in person? What's going on? And you know what? You're probably thinking this has only happened to me once and I'm making a video about it, but no, this has been happening years. It's years. So, for example, when I was in college, I was hanging out with this guy like on and off for a while. And I would see him at the bar all the time and he would never say anything to me, which was just, oh my God. But one time, my best friend went up to this girl that he was standing next to that he was like friends with. And she starts talking to her. And I'm with my friend, obviously. He looks at me, eyes wide open, and then turns around, walks away as fast as he possibly could all the way out the bar. All the way out the bar. And then 30 minutes later snapped me and told me to come hang out. I was like, no. Same guy. About a year ago, me and my two best friends were walking to the bar out of the Uber, and we see him and his two friends coming to the bar at the same time. Literally, to go up to this bar, you have to go up all these stairs. This man stops at the bottom of the stairs with his two friends and waits for me and my friends to go up the stairs, get our IDs checked, pay cover, and go inside before he walks in. And I turn around and I see him just staring at me from the bottom of the stairs, waiting for me to finish. Oh my God, just like you can literally just say hey and that's it, and it wouldn't be a big deal. And you know what? He's not the only one.
Guys, mental health is the new Louis Vuitton bag. Don't get yours stolen by approaching strangers.
Boys don't ask you out anymore. What they do is they look at you from across the room and they'll be like, huh, she's pretty. I bet that's my wife. And then they just like take out their phone and watch basketball clips on YouTube Shorts. They're just like, oh, nice. And I think that's why the birth rate is dropping, honestly.
God forbid a man likes sports. It's just funny how they are clueless and think it's our fault. Women need to do better and take accountability for their actions.
Some of them will even say, oh, I'm used to girls walking up to me.
Insane. But
What happened to
not
your
insane.
What happened to your natural instinct? Is that gone now? Are men just choosing not to walk up to women? Is that a thing?
Kind of a thing. Kind of a thing. Fear is real. Mental health is real. The anxiety of trying to approach someone is real.
Men just can't win. They complain when we approach and still complain when we don't. It's crazy.
What is the problem with brothers speaking to black women? They turn their heads so quickly as to think that like every black woman is desperate.
A few moments later.
I am so sorry that that's your experience, and I'm glad that you all are responding and commenting, because I'm very ignorant to why this happens.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
Black women have this delusional idea that no man is good enough for them, but is good enough to pay their bills. Most men have seen the evil side of a lot of black women, and it traumatized us, and we just don't want to deal with that anymore.
What are men doing wrong?
Oh, a lot. Whether it's the chicken or the egg, the men are not asking women out. Now, the bottom line is we're having a problem post-pandemic where men are not asking women out. I don't know if it's a white man disease right now.
I think it's soy milk.
They're afraid they're going to get like
I'll tell you what it
canceled.
is. My experience pre-Lauren, when I was running around my single days, like we didn't have the apps, and if you saw a woman, you had to go up.
Right. At the bar, the restaurant, the gas station, they used to come up to you at Whole Foods and say, hey, can you help me with this? Is this a good salad dressing?
Yeah, and you had to show you were interested, and you had to say something.
Take their number.
It is harder, I think, and also because
But you
of that.
saw what you're getting in person, so you knew that it wasn't a lie
That's
on
true.
the apps.
And because of that, also, I think when you found somebody, you were much more
Interested.
Yeah, and you stayed longer.
The
because,
level of interest is higher.
Yeah, and I didn't have 18 other options, right? There was,
If this doesn't work out, fuck her. I'm going to go to the next one.
Now it's like, hey, I have 15 things. They didn't check one of the things. Let me swipe 18 other times. I'm done with this one.
Why can't she stay quiet long enough for him to make a complete statement? Isn't this what they all wanted? We were told to check our privilege, leave them alone, don't be a creep, and take a back seat. You're upset because we listened?
Guys not making a move anymore is so frustrating, because the amount of times that I've heard so-and-so has liked you before, like at this time. I didn't know if you felt the same way, so he never said anything to you. I've been getting that a lot recently, and I can't stop thinking, what if, bro? So guys, can you make a move again? Can we stop being afraid and just make a gesture? I'm never gonna make a move.
Unfortunately, the number of videos demonizing the approach far outweighs these kinds of videos. Search man versus bear, the ick list, the 3 6s rule, and gym recordings. Those will answer your questions. Anyway, guys, you can now share your raw, unfiltered experiences about why you went MGTOW. Send them to our email. I'll read them out loud, exposing the reality and waking men up. I've pinned the email in the comments. That's all for today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, click on the notification bell to know when I drop a new video. Bye.